A super easy coconut pulao. This is vegan, vegetarian, and amazingly tasty. The simplicity of this dish you can see when I make it. Let's start cooking. Take 1.5 cups of basmati rice. I'm going to wash it and soak it for about 10 to 15 minutes. By then I'll have everything else prepped. In my mixie jar, I have about 8 cloves of garlic, some green chilies. I'll add few more. These are just for flavor, but the main source of spice in this dish is going to be with the green chilies. So add about 4 Thai chilies. Besides that, I'll add a 1-inch piece of ginger, which is crushed and frozen. I have here few coriander leaves and few mint leaves. I'm just going to take out the leaves from the mint stalk and add it to the mixie jar. Make a smooth paste out of this. Take 1 large onion and I'm going to make some thin slices with this. The paste is also ready. This is the main ingredients of this dish. This is coconut milk. If you don't have coconut milk, you can always grate some fresh coconut, add some hot water, squeeze it out a couple of times. I've just taken the store-bought canned one. This is about 1.5 cups of coconut milk. For tadka, I have the regular whole spices, the star anise, the cinnamon, some green cardamom, cloves, cumin seeds, some fennel seeds. I'm going to prepare this dish in my pressure cooker, and I'm going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of peanut oil. That's good enough. Now I'll add the whole spices and then add the onions and saute them. So make sure you saute it really well. Once you saute them, all the flavors will come out. Along with the onions, you can add some frozen vegetables like peas and carrots and potatoes. I actually have none of them sitting at home, so I'm only going to make it with onions today. Once the onions are sauteed a little bit, I'm going to add some salt, which helps in this process. I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons right now. Mix it well, it will help the onion saute down. Once it's a little soft, I will add the green paste and saute it nicely till I see some oil separating. Once you see that the oil is separating, I'm going to add the 2 cups. I think this is around 2 cups that I've taken of coconut milk. I'm going to add it here and let this come to a nice rolling boil. I'm going to also add a teaspoon of garam masala with this. Just about this much. That will enhance the flavor really well. So let this come to a rolling boil now. The rice has been soaking. It was just soaking for the amount of time that I took to cut the onions and make the green paste. I'm going to drain it and take out the rice separately. Once you see a nice rolling boil, add the rice. I've removed all the water from it and we'll put all of the rice in here. And now we'll adjust the liquid. Like I always say, the liquid should be almost at the same level of the rice. Only then it will absorb it well, it will not be gooey, it will be nice and fluffy. So mix the rice first, and if you notice, the rice and the water level is almost the same. At this stage, we don't need to add any extra water. If it was less, I would have added some more to adjust it. So just allow this to boil and you should be able to see a couple of rice particles on top. At that stage, we will just close it and take 1 pressure whistle and it will be done. Salt, I have added about 2 teaspoons for this quantity. It's always 1 cup of rice is equal to 1 teaspoon of salt. That works perfectly. At this stage, when you see that the rice is almost absorbing most of the liquid, just level it all out. You check for seasoning, it should be just fine. And close the lid and take one pressure whistle. The pressure whistle has popped down. Let's see how it has come out. There you go. Just fluff it with light hands from the side to center. There you go. And this coconut pulao is ready. I highly recommend you adding some vegetables. I didn't add because I didn't have any in the house. This is like a quick lunch prep. You can prepare the same thing in the Instapot as well. Serve this with some nice paneer gravy on the side, or some chicken gravy on the side. Some chicken ghee roast would be great. I'm being a vegetarian. I'm just going to have it with some yogurt on the side and call it done. But this recipe is very flavorful, very little ingredients required. I could put together in just about 10 to 15 minutes. So give this recipe a try and let me know how this turned out for you.